You know, there's something they don't tell you about getting older. It's not just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. And yet, so many of us over 60 are making tiny, everyday mistakes that quietly steal our energy, our health, even our precious time. Now, I'm not talking about the usual advice, eat your veggies, take a walk. No, these are the hidden habits, the things most people never think twice about, until it's too late. Take this first one for example. How many times have you heard someone say, or maybe even said yourself, "I've earned my rest"? It sounds right, doesn't it? After decades of hard work, you deserve to take it easy. But here's what your doctor won't tell you. Slowing down too much is like handing time a fast-forward button. I'll never forget my neighbor Joy Sharp's attack at 75, but she started spending more and more time in her favorite armchair, telling herself she'd done enough. Within a year, her knees stiffened, her energy plummeted, and suddenly even grocery shopping felt like a marathon. But here's the twist. Research shows it's never too late to turn this around. In fact, the right kind of movement, gentle, joyful, and consistent, can make your joints feel younger in just weeks. Not by running marathons or lifting weights, but by something far simpler. You see, movement isn't about punishing workouts or counting steps. It's about play. Remember how good it felt as a kid to just move for the joy of it? That's the secret. Studies show that people who dance, garden, or even just take leisurely strolls with a friend have stronger hearts, sharper minds, and far less pain than those who exercise but hate every minute. My friend Carl at 82 swears by his 5-minute rule. Every hour he gets up and does something. Water his plants, shuffle to a favorite song, even just stretch his arms toward the ceiling like he's reaching for the sky. And you know what? His doctor told him his bones are as dense as a man 20 years younger. Now let's talk about something even trickier, the foods we think are healthy. Picture this. You're at the grocery store feeling proud as you drop whole grain cereal and low-fat yogurt into your cart. But what if I told you those very foods could be worse for your blood sugar than a scoop of ice cream? It's true. After 60, our bodies process carbs differently. That heart-healthy toast at breakfast? It can send your energy crashing by noon, leaving you foggy and craving more carbs. But here's the beautiful part. Tiny tweaks make all the difference. Instead of toast, try almond butter on celery, crunchy, satisfying, and it keeps your brain humming for hours. Swap that diet soda for sparkling water with a splash of lemon and a pinch of salt. Sounds odd, but it hydrates you twice as well. And the best part? None of this feels like deprivation. It's about upgrading, keeping the joy in food while giving your body what it truly craves. Now let me tell you about George, a man who proved that sometimes the most powerful medicine doesn't come in a pill bottle. At 72, George was taking 6 different prescriptions every morning. Blood pressure pills, arthritis meds, even something for his mood. Then one morning, his grandson asked him a simple question. "Grandpa, when was the last time you watched the sunrise?" That question changed everything. George started sitting on his porch every morning for just 15 minutes. No sunglasses, no hat, letting the early light hit his face while he drank his coffee. At first it just felt peaceful. But after 3 months, his doctor took him off 3 medications. His joints hurt less, his blood pressure improved, and he slept like he hadn't slept in years. Here's why this works. That morning sunlight isn't just about vitamin D. It's like a natural reset button for your entire body. It tells your hormones when to wake up, when to wind down, even how to process food better. And the best time? Within an hour of sunrise, that's when the light has just the right mix of blues and reds to work its magic. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but my doctor never mentioned this. And that's exactly the problem. Modern medicine is brilliant at treating emergencies, but often overlooks these simple daily rhythms that our grandparents just knew instinctively. Which brings me to something even more surprising. You know that heavy, groggy feeling when you wake up after what should have been a full night's sleep? Like your brain is wrapped in fog? Here's the hard truth. It's not normal aging. It's likely something you're doing to yourself every single night without realizing. Most of us think watching the evening news or scrolling through family photos on our tablets is harmless relaxation before bed. But that blue glow from screens? It tricks your pineal gland, that tiny but mighty part of your brain, into thinking it's high noon. Even worse, the constant stimulation keeps your nervous system buzzing like a forgotten alarm clock. But here's where it gets really interesting. Researchers at Stanford discovered that people over 60 who made one simple change to their evenings gain nearly an extra hour of deep, restorative sleep. The kind that actually repairs your cells and clears out brain toxins. And no, it doesn't involve expensive gadgets or pills with side effects. Try this tonight. Starting at 8 p.m., do what I call the power down hour. First 20 minutes, dim all lights and switch lamps to warm amber bulbs. Next 20 minutes, gentle calf stretches while seated. This pulls blood downward, signaling your body it's time to rest. Final 20 minutes, listen to an old radio show or soft instrumental music through speakers. No earbuds, no screens. Joy from our earlier story tried this, and after just 3 nights, she woke up feeling so refreshed she thought her clock was broken. "This is how I slept in my 40s, she told me. And the best part? It creates this beautiful evening ritual, a gift to yourself rather than another chore. Now here's what's truly remarkable. None of these changes require willpower or drastic overhauls. They're small shifts, simple returns to rhythms our bodies already know. Because living to 100 isn't about some futuristic science or punishing routines. It's about remembering what we've forgotten. That morning sunlight George embraced? It's the same golden light that woke farmers for centuries. Those whole food swaps? They're closer to what our grandparents ate before convenience became king. And that evening wind down? It's how people naturally slept before screens hijacked our nights. So here's my challenge to you today. Don't try to change everything at once. Pick one of these habits, just one, that resonated most. Maybe it's moving joyfully like Carl, or tasting real food again, or giving yourself the gift of deep sleep. Do it for 7 days. Notice how you feel. Then come back here and tell me. I read every single comment. Because here's the secret no one says out loud. Aging well isn't about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. Morning coffees that taste better, walks that feel lighter, nights where you sink into bed knowing you've nourished yourself well. And if this sparked something in you today, hit subscribe, not for me but for yourself. Next week, we're diving into the Japanese concept of ikigai, how to wake up each morning with purpose at any age. But for now, go enjoy that first small change. Your future self is already thanking you.